bro. I don't think
he's never. Metro. I don't think that's the case.
So you think Future
drops mad projects? He don't do shit like that. Metro Boomin don't drop mad. Metro Boomin drops projects, and he has to assemble rappers. That's literally what he does. On every album he comes up with, he's a producer. That's what he does. He got The Weeknd. He got Rick Ross. He got ASAP. Like, yo, I got a fire beat. Come hop on this. Me and Future are pulling out a project. Metro is the mastermind behind it. Metro literally gives the beats to Future. Future really ain't shit without Metro. Or like Atlanta producers.
No. Why are you doing this to me?
Am I speaking? Am I lying?
No.
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Future is what?
I'm saying I'm not saying he's trash, but I'm just saying you can't. He's not the mastermind.
I understand what you mean. I just think he's the mastermind because of his aura.
What did he say?
His style and his
that was very new.
Like
nigga said.
No,
you think he's a mastermind because of his aura.
Like
that was the youngest nigga shit.
Alright, so you like Drake. Half of why Drake is good. You don't think of being around the Metro. Like you don't get like the. I mean the future. Sorry, you don't feel like there's like you could be around somebody for a while and it just
improves your aura.
Like I think Future does that to Metro. I think Future does everybody.
But that's not the mastermind behind it. That's just the look.
Well, that's not the mastermind behind the numbers and the beats and all
that. That's not the mastermind behind the collabs.
I'm talking about behind the whole like why this is happening. This ain't happening. You feel like this just happened strictly off of rap? Or you feel like people, like you just said, Drake's messing with people's girls.
Yeah.
You don't feel like this happened because of a totality of all of those things?
No, I agree.
And
but
so
I'm saying Future ain't hit these niggas up like, yo, I got a master plan. He's not that guy.
No. I don't think he did, but I think Future said enough to Metro for that Metro could do all of that. Future doesn't have to do all of that. Metro's gonna do that. So that's the producer. So
why would you say that?
I would say Future's the mastermind because nigga, you don't move unless I tell you to move.
Why do you?
That's how I feel.
So, but like, all right. So this goes back to the argument, not really argument, the topic of the producer and the rapper, like saying
it's not always
the importance of the producer, and engineer.
No,
it's
not. I get what you're saying. It's not always like that. You're right. The producers don't get enough credit, but I just feel like Future brings I feel like Future has something that brings people out of their shells and stuff like that.
I'm not saying he doesn't.
So I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for the other. Like I don't know.
He does.
You think he does? Yeah.
He does. Just not. Whenever someone talks about Future, they talk about Future. They talk about Young Thug and how much influence they have on the new generation. Yes. So he definitely gets his flowers.
That's what I'm saying.
But as far as
you don't feel like that's enough for Metro to be like, oh damn, I got Pluto in check. Yo.
But Metro had beef with Future. Metro had beef with Drake too.
I know that, but still, I'm not just. So you think Metro's beef was enough for him to just push the button? You don't feel like he had to go through it with Pluto for like, bro, we doing this album. This is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I bet. Let's go.
But who's the mastermind? What you just said?
What I'm saying is, you don't think Future could stop that?
What do you mean?
Like Future could be like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah, he could. But that's not the mastermind. That means that you're not going with the plan. That's like me saying, yo, Jesse, I got a plan. If you agree or disagree, you're the mastermind. That don't make no sense.
No, because if I disagree, we're not doing the plan.
Right, but that means maybe you the head, you the figurehead.
That's what I'm saying.
You the front man.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you the star. Like Future's definitely the star.
Yeah.
But Metro's the mastermind. Because without Metro, Future wouldn't have put out We Don't Trust You album. First off, We Don't Trust You again stems from, yes, it was, I mean, they tried to come out on, what was it? It was, I think it was with GQ or something saying that the album wasn't about Drake, which is BS, but We Don't Trust You stems from, before the whole the disses or whatever, it stems from Future saying, if Metro Boomin don't trust you, I'ma shoot you.
Yeah.
Now you got We Don't Trust You and We Don't Trust You too.
No, because, yes. No, I get it.
And the executive producer was, wait for it, Metro Boomin. Think about DJ Khaled, bro. This is like saying that Drake is the head, is when Drake is on 2 tracks with DJ Khaled, that he's the mastermind behind DJ Khaled's album. Whole time DJ Khaled hit up Beyonce, Jay-Z, Travis Scott, Post Malone, Justin Bieber, Quavo, Offset, all types of niggas to be on his album. So it's like DJ Khaled is the mastermind. He's got a bunch of stars that's in front of him that he aligns with, but he is the common denominator.
What was the story?
Talking.
What was the story of Future saying something in the studio and Drake taking the words that Future was saying in the studio and making a song out of it? And it went
don't know
crazy,
what you're talking about.
no?
And I'm not saying that doesn't happen because that's normal in that environment.
Was it God's?
I don't know. I know that he wrote a song. I mean, he wrote "Drunk in Love" and then Beyonce ran with it. But that's all I know.
And then I think Future also helped Drake make a couple of them bangers that we've heard and low key just didn't get any credits for it.
Oh yeah, so, if it comes to like that type of shit, then yeah, you got that.
So, but that's what I mean by like, it was like, I don't know. I feel like I get what you're saying by Metro coming up with the plan, but I feel like Future had to be the spearhead of it all. I don't believe nothing that he's saying about, I didn't know that's what Kendrick was gonna do. Till you knew what was up. It was up.
I think that whole interview was stupid. Like I didn't watch. I mean, I don't think it was watched. But
I don't think Future will ever tell the truth to people in the interview.
What's the point? Like that's,
I don't believe. I just believe
that. That's your man. Like what?
That is my man. That's a whole weird thing. He is weird.
And then he said, if anybody, I mean, I think he's just joking in the interviews or whatever, just like maybe like trolling or whatever. But it's like he then said, "Nigga dissed me on my own song with Like That Joint," like because he said that. He wasn't even included in the. But he just, that's what I mean. I don't believe. I think he's just saying that to make it seem like I really didn't know. Controversy, just stir up some shit or whatever, because you're not really about to go head to head.
Because like you said, if anybody believes that this wasn't a conversation before, it was just sit down and just, we don't like him, so let's write tracks, then you're crazy.
Crazy.
This was calculated like crazy. So I get why Drake would be weird in certain ways. I just think he did that song wrong. Like it should have been honestly, more on the delivery.
Even on the delivery,
of brown bars.
Even on the delivery, like, and I think in a weird way, not in a weird way, but in a way, I do get it because I guess you're debunking the ghostwriter fucking rumors, with like how you're doing it live or whatever. But it's like, bro, he dropped Not Like Us and is Grammy nominated like 8 times. Like, what are you? And he's doing the Super Bowl. What are you? What are you putting a video of you spitting a verse like you're someone in Kingston or in a small city or whatever? Like
that is.
Like yes, it shows that you wrote it.
I think he got an angle. I think you think he's still like pulling stuff out of it, like he's pulling stuff out the air, or you think he got it calculated?
I just think he's. I don't think he got nothing calculated. I think he's a calculator.
He's just one day.
I think he's doing mental math and he doesn't know. He doesn't know the equations.
Yeah, and if he's really just doing that, then Kendrick destroyed him.
Yeah, Kendrick just. I mean, and he's still Drake at the end of the day, so he can still push it out, and it can. I think he's just.
But as far as like I think rap battle, like trying to talk
throwing spaghetti at a wall or whatever, like noodles at a wall.
Yes. Yeah, you think that's what he's doing?
That's what it looks like. I can't say that's for a fact, but it's way less calculated than I've ever seen him.
Why does he always do this? Like, what's supposed to be that vibe too?
I
like
think that is
conductor, that old school look. Like, what's that supposed?
Conductor
to be?
Is the producer.
But I'm saying, like, you seen how the video has like that old school real look,
right?
Like, what is that?
I think that was just for effect, like just like just a different.
That's not like a visual. Like, oh, Drake's in that mode. That's
yeah,
not like
I think that was again like he was just bringing a different. It's a new year. He's bringing a different flair.
I like the flow.
Yeah,
minus the word. I like the flow of it. Is good. Like, I feel like he should have kind of did more
Drake's
of that.
Drake's a rapper. Yo, bro.
That flow was good for Kendrick. It's just better. That's the flow kind of with Jack Harlow. It was kind of that flow, like how he's like talking, but he talking through. But he would. That's what I mean. He just didn't.
Yeah, he didn't deliver.
This wasn't the right word.
And what's it called? Like nowadays, when I go back and listen to Drake, I'm listening to the old shit like that. Thank Me Now, like it's Thank Me Later's the album, but Thank Me Now.
Who was the first person that said that he's not on that Drake? That was a Joe Budden take. Drake is different now. He's hanging out with these young kids. He don't know which way to go. That was a Joe Budden take.
Joe Budden's not always wrong. Joe Budden's not always wrong.
I'm saying that in the sense of, if you don't think some of these rappers is hearing this, like that might. I'm not saying that's like I'm gonna sit down and just study everything Joe Budden said about Drake kind of thing, but it's like well, Joe Budden did said this. Let me see, and then you looking at it from your angle, and now you conjuring up some rap from that angle, but that started.
That's what you feel like.
Joe Budden.
Did you feel like Kendrick?
I don't think he did that as a. I wouldn't even give that 50% of Kendrick because I don't want to take away. I think there's a percentage of Kendrick that did that.
I will say that Kendrick, the way, first of all, you downplayed Not Like Us, which is crazy. Because Not Like Us is a crazy.
Every
verse was crazy. It might, like, the end of it, maybe like the Not Like Us, They Not Like Us, like the hook in the end of it where he's like, it's like a chant. Which would go crazy in a live setting or whatever. But the 3 verses, there's the one Atlanta verse, which is crazy.
Yeah.
There's the first, like,
the verses are high. He definitely hit certain things.
And you gotta think about it, bro.
But I'm not playing that song ever again or ever.
Guess what?
If it gets played and I see people over there dancing and doing that little skip and stuff, I'm gonna sit back dying like.
Guess what?
It's not. That's not gonna make me be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to that later.
But guess what? Any cookout you pull up to this summer, that's getting played 100 fact, unless you go into a white cookout, all white cookout.
Yeah, he's gonna play that too.
Exactly. So then there's no exception.
They're playing Not Like Us. They might play. It might be. You're right though. It might. You think it could turn into Electric Slide? Or you think it's over after a couple years?
Nah, I wouldn't say Electric Slide, bro. If we got different perspectives on it. But for me, I can't think of another banger that was like that. Then, like, not even another, but like the last one was like a milli. Like, it's a generational joint. Like, niggas still play a milli, not niggas, but like a milli will still be like, he just did a commercial with that.
I don't know the last time I heard Not Like Us.
Do you go anywhere? You go anywhere? Like,
I don't go. I'm outside. I don't go to sleep.
Okay, you outside. You outside basketball training though.
I'm not like in the club.
If you're in the gym,
in the club, cool or whatever. But that's what I mean. Like in the gym, they playing music.
Right.
Like the kids play. I'm not even trying to hit.
First of all, Not Like Us.
Really trying to.
First of all, Not Like Us is really actually mad inappropriate. Like pedophiles and shit like that.
The last time I think I heard Not Like Us, I was in North Carolina.
Bro, it's really not. First of all, Not Like Us is probably like.
And it goes down
like
south.
Us.
I'm not up here. So I could talk like this a little bit, but down south, it's the Bible.
Right, they love it down there.
Yeah, they go crazy.
Bro, if it's the Bible, down south, I don't even know what it is on the West Coast.
Yeah, it's probably crazy in the West. Like the
probably
got dances to it. They like the HBCU schools.
Yeah, so you can't. So maybe you might not hear it in New York.
Yeah.
And that's debatable. Like because I hear it. And everyone's on social media debating him making a lawsuit. Like I played it with the last episode with maybe the last episode with Quasi. Where it was Kev on Stage. You know Kev on Stage or not?
No.
We got to step up your social media game.
Yeah.
Kev on Stage is a comedian.
I probably know him. I just don't know him by name.
Yeah.
But say what he do.
He was talking about how Drake's lawsuit was a crazy misstep. Because he was breaking down that like what he was alluding to was payola, which the music industry has been doing for the beginning of time or whatever. But also, even further than that, he's again spelling out what Kendrick is saying. You, by doing the lawsuit on UMG and Spotify, you are basically saying like, I'm calling my lawyers. In the black community, that's frowned upon. Yeah, exactly.
No, so I get it.
And he said at the very least, it's frowned upon. It's like.
And that's true. Mm-hmm. And I also think that he's kind of trying to sue for the same thing that company did for him all these years.
Exactly.
Not in a battle rap.
And guess what? If Not Like Us wasn't like that, if Not Like Us wasn't like that, ain't no way he's doing all this.
Yeah, they're not. No.
Drake's not doing this anyway. Like Drake's not gonna like go do this crazy thing. He knows gonna cause. He's gonna get looked at crazy for something that didn't do damage.
Yeah.
Like it did damage.
Yeah.
And even like I don't know. That's why like it's debatably if it's definitely one of the craziest diss tracks, if not the craziest one.
Do you think if Drake didn't make that last track he did seem like it's over, there's nothing you could do to win this, we would be looking at Not Like Us in that same sentiment? Not that it would take away from it, but you think it would be like you don't have no chance? I think that no,
the hard part 60 that you're talking about.
But you don't think that him acting like nigga is over has anything to do with a banger coming after you saying nigga is over?
I don't think his rebuttal had anything to do with the success of Not Like Us. because it doesn't even make sense.
No, I'm talking about the song that he made. Didn't he make a song? Oh no, he did. That was after Not Like Us.
Yeah. He responded, and he was like you said,
why would you make it after Not Like Us?
Because he was responding to he responding to the.
I know, but he misstepped every way in this, bro.
Yeah,
so I don't.
It's bad. It's bad, especially as a Drake fan.
Headlines podcast, over 15 episodes talking about different things, music related, dating related. We play mad games, mad jokes, different fights, arguments, debates, and whatnot. So the channel is just going to continue to grow. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out the rest of the channel, and I'll see you next time.